Hi friends, welcome to Genius Point YouTube channel. Today we'll keep our eyes on some multiple choice questions on development of press and literature as well as political associations of India, reformation of political associations. So dear friends, students and all of my competitive aspirants, so without wasting time, let's start. Who among the following repealed the Vernacular Press Act of 1878? The correct option is Lord Ripon. Lord Ripon. The Vernacular Press Act was repealed by Lord Ripon in 1878. Who among the following introduced the Vernacular Press Act? So the Vernacular Press Act was introduced by Lord Lytton. Let's proceed to the next question. The first newspaper in India was Bengal Gazette. It was brought out in 1781. Who among the following had primarily implemented the press censorship? Wellesley. Lord Wellesley had implemented the press censorship. Under whose governorship was the Vernacular Act repealed? Lord Ripon. In 1878, it was repealed by Lord Ripon. Who was the first Indian to go to jail in performance of his duty as a journalist? So, is now one, he is Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who had said that Swaraj is my birthright. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He had also written Gita Rahasya. Gita Rahasya. How many poems are there? 103 poems are there. Gita Rahasya. In America, started to issue newspaper Free India. Who in America started to issue a newspaper Free India? He is Taraknath Das. He started to issue newspaper Free India in America. Persian weekly Miratul Akbar was published by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Option C. The first Hindi newspaper Udat Martanda. The first newspaper Udat Martanda was published from Kolkata. Option D. Kolkata. From where the Indian Mirror newspaper was published in 1880? In 1880, from where the Indian Mirror, this newspaper Indian Mirror had published? The correct answer is option C, Kolkata. In which one of the following language was the first issue of the journal Gadar published? In which one of the following language was the first issue of the journal Gadar published? The correct answer is option D, Urdu. The first newspaper published by the Indians in English language. Dear students, take a look on this question. Which is the first newspaper? It was published in English. So this is Hindu Patriot. Hindu Patriot. Option D. The editor of the Hindu Patriot was strongly supported the Indigo movement. Who was that person? This is Harish Chandra Mukherjee. Option C. The editor of Hindu Patriot who had supported Indigo movement. This is Harish Chandra Mukherjee. Let's proceed to the next question. Who affiliated himself with the English journal Bande Mataram? Who affiliated himself with the English journal Bande Mataram? This is Arvind Ghosh. Option D. Which of the following newspaper used to be published from Patna? Indian Nation. The newspaper Indian Nation was published from Patna. Which journal was not associated with revolutionary activities? Young India. Young India was not associated with revolutionary activities. The Young India was started as a weekly by the Home Rule Party. Understood? The Home Rule Party, option D. The first editor of the journal Indian Opinion. The first editor of the journal Indian Opinion was Manushkal Najar. Option A is the correct one. Which one of the following was not the language in which Indian Opinion paper was published? Dear students, Indian Opinion paper was published in Tamil, Gujarati as well as English, but it was not published in Urdu. So option A is the correct answer. So do you know that Indian Opinion, it was written by Mahatma Gandhi. But Indian Wins Freedom. Can you tell me? Indian Wins Freedom. Who had written this book? It was written by the first Education Minister of India. Understood? Can you tell me? Can you guess his name? Who was he? Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Understood? Indian Wins Freedom was written by Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Which of the following paper was essentially the mouthpiece of the policies of liberals? Which of the following paper was essentially the mouthpiece of the policies of liberals? The correct option is option C, Leader. Who among the following started the newspaper Samprakash? The students, friends, and all of my competitive aspirants. If you came to this channel firstly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Samprakash, it was written by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Understood? It was started by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Which one of the popular magazines of the revolutionary period criticized Congress for various reasons? The correct option is option D, all of these. Bangavasi, Kesari, as well as Kal. Which newspaper was started by Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak? You know that he is known as Lokmanya, and who had written Gita Rahasya. Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak, which newspaper was started by him? This is Kesari. The newspaper Kesari was started by Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Who founded the Amrit Bazar Patrika? The Amrit Bazar Patrika was founded by Shishir Kumar Ghas. Option A is the correct answer. So dear students and all of my competitive aspirants, take a look on each question vividly, don't leave out. The General Gadar of Gadar Party was a dash. The General Gadar of Gadar Party was a weekly journal. Option B is the correct answer. Who was the founder of Indian Association? The Indian Association, it was founded by Surendranath Banerjee. Option A, Surendranath Banerjee. Who amongst the following was the founder of Indian Association? Who was the founder of Indian Association? It was founded by S.N. Banerjee. The first political organization established in India in 1838. So can you tell me what was its name? Its name was Jamidari Association. In 1838, the first political association was established in India. Its name was Jamidari Association. Which one of the following submitted in 1875 a petition to the House of Commons demanding India's direct representation in British Parliament? I am repeating this question again. Take a look on it. Which one of the following submitted in 1875 a petition to the House of Commons demanding India's direct representation in the British Parliament? This is option A, Purna Sarvajanik Sabha. The most important of pre-Congress nationalist organization was the Indian Association of Calcutta. Option A is the correct answer. The most important of the pre-Congress nationalist organization was the Indian Association of Kolkata. Which one of the following Indian leaders was dismissed by the British from the Indian civil service? Which one of the following Indian leaders was dismissed by the British from the Indian civil service? This is Surendranath Banerjee, option C. Surendranath Banerjee. Which among the following year Surendranath Banerjee was eliminated from Indian civil service? In which of the year Surendranath Banerjee had been eliminated from Indian civil service? This is 1874. Option D, 1874. Take a look on the next question. Name the organization formed by Surendranath Banerjee which merged with Indian National Congress in 1886. I am repeating this question again. Name the organization formed by Surendranath Banerjee which merged with Indian National Congress in 1886. This is Indian National Conference, option A. So take a look on another question and it should be matched each other. So I am only telling the answers of this question and option C is the right answer, 3241. And take a look on this question again. Let's proceed. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option A, Landholder Society Bengal, it was established in 1844. This is correctly mismatched. And the other questions, Royal Asiatic Society for Great Britain, it was established in 1823. Asiatic Society of Bombay, it was established in 1804. Another meaning. Asiatic Society of Bengal, it was established 1784. Another meaning. So I'm only discussing about the questions of the, I'm leaving out some questions and you will take a look them again. Yes. Who amongst the following was one of the founder of the Bombay Presidency Association in 1885? The Bombay Presidency Association was established in 1885 by Firoz Shah Mehta. Option D. The Madras Mahajana Sabha, it was established in the year 1884. 1884. Who was the first Indian to resist the political reforms? Surendranath. Surendranath. He was the first Indian to resist the political reforms. So, which of the following is called mini constitution? Option B. 42nd constitutional amendment is known as the mini constitution. Which of the following statement is false? Option B. The original constitution had 10 schedules. This is absolutely wrong. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian parliamentary system? Option D. So all of these points are not feature of Indian parliamentary system. Which of the following is not matched correctly? Option B. Right against exploitation 2022. This is absolutely wrong part. And right to equality 14 to 18. Right to religious freedom 25 to 28. Right to cultural and educational freedom 29 to 30. Which of the following is not matched correctly? Option C. Part 3 direct principle of state policy. What is the NIA Amendment Bill 2019? Option A. Article 312 Functions of Public Service Commissions. The idea of concurrent list, it has been taken from Australia. The idea of concurrent list has extracted from Australia, the Constitution of Australia. 7th schedule is concerned with the partition of powers between center and states. Option B is the right answer. What is taken from British Constitution in the Constitution of India? What is taken from British Constitution in the Constitution of India? This is option C. Fundamental rights has been taken from the British Constitution to Indian Constitution. Which of the following article cannot be null during the national emergency? Option C. Article 20 as well as 21 cannot be null during the national emergency. Which of the following is called mini constitution? It has been repeated. I'm repeating this question again. This is 42nd constitutional amendment is known as mini constitution. Which of the following statement is false? Take a look on option B. The original constitution had 10 schedules. This is the false statement. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian parliamentary system? So dear students, I'm repeating this question frequently because we have no time. So without wasting time, take a look on each questions. I would not now we have no time to explain also. So that's why don't mind it, and without wasting time, take a look on each questions. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian parliamentary system? Option D. Majority party power, presence of actual executive and nominal executive, appointment of executive to the legislature. So option D is the right answer. Which of the following is not matched correctly? Option B. Right against exploitation. So this question also repeated again. Which of the following is not matched correctly? Option C. Part 3 Directive Principle of State Policy. DPS. DPSP. Which of the following is not matched correctly? Option A. 312 The functions of public service commissions. So this question has also repeated. Concurrent list it has taken from the Constitution of Australia. 7th schedule is concerned with the partition of powers between center as well as states. What is not taken from British Constitution in the Constitution of India? What is not taken from? This is the question. Option C. Fundamental rights is not taken from British Constitution. Which of the following articles cannot be null? It has also repeated. Option C. Article 20 as well 22, 21. It cannot be nulled during the national emergency. So dear friends, students and all of my competitive aspirants, if you like such type of questions, if you like such type of videos for to appear your competitive examinations, because these questions are indispensable for all competitive examinations. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe your channel Genius Point. Thanks a lot. This much for today.